Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. Dory Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
Even he mentioned it to us. There hasn't been much celebrating for him since last week. While other guys were taking in the win, enjoying some time to relax, he was reviewing what went wrong in that game. An interception, not finding the end zone. That's not the type of impact that usually finds you a win, and he knows he's got to do more for his team.
It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. They go play fake with Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Hurts setting up to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Bigsby. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's going to tuck it and run. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down.
Gain of 10 yards. That's another Eagles first down. It's a gain of 10.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Bigsby. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Hurts now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
They get 2 on the play, and now they've got 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Philadelphia.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. And they're whistling for a stop here, and that's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. He gets it again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Has it in close. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Cowboys nothing.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning from the 18-yard line. Makes Takes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. Bringing them out is a Mississippi State 4th-round pick in 2016 who's found considerable success in this league, Dak Prescott.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterback. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, big old win last week.
Second down carry for Sampson. He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. Marcus Epps making the play.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Connection is made. Iomana. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
For a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. 2 yards.
From the gun is Prescott.
2nd and 8.
Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
3rd down, Eagles opting to go with a dime here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Sends this to the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and long. Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And the deficit stays at 7.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. 2nd among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. Running right is Bigsby. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this 1st down. 4th down. He calls his own number on the option. They blow this play up. They're humbled and sent off the field here with a loss of yards and a turnover on downs.
4th down, you want the ball in the hands of your biggest and best playmaker. In a lot of offenses, that is the QB. They trusted him to run for it, but the defense locked it down in time.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. They won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Cooper to Jean with the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They pick the hands off. Now Prescott finds him on the crossing route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They start out with 3rd and 4. Prescott here from the gun. He finds Sampson out of the backfield. Play not developing as they had hoped, so that's a loss of yardage. Brock, 4th down coming up.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. They'll run this with Bigsby. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Eagles.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Now it's Bigsby. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Hits his running back. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. That play made by Jacob Parrish.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Cowboys' 22-yard line.
Out of the gun, it gives to Shipley. And he's able to get this down to the 13. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
And an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
He finds Brown right side. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Hurts looking to throw.
At the 3-yard line.
He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pull that in front further. 13-zip. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
Cowboys nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 14. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. We've set it downs for him from the 31. They'll give to Sampson here up the middle. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Dak to the air here. On the screen, this is Sampson. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
The Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. So 1st down from the 41.
11 more yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
Dak throwing again. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. It's a
Prescott to throw once more. He's got a screen to the running back. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Makes it 3rd and
There he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
Looking inside the red zone. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Now it's Prescott again. And this is Cox. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a one-score game in the first half. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Cowboys 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting at the 10. Good work so far. He's got room. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. At 2:01 on the clock, this is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Just 1 minute, 55 seconds left as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
It's a gain of 8.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
At the Cowboys' 42-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
A loss of a yard. And it's
Hurts now from the gun. They're on him again, and he goes down again. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
loss on the play.
Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
7-yard gain. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
1st and 10 at the 40.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Dak now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
Gain of 16 yards. That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10.
1st and 10, Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
A 51-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Kid, I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, well, it gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. We'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And this drive will start inside the 25. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Hurts a chance to run it here. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He'll begin his return from the 11. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage, it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Finds him on the crossing route. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
At the 45-yard line.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and he gets himself in space to do some damage.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. The last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
At his 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
from the gun is Prescott. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
That's a gain of 6.
Hand off here to Sampson. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And he is down to the 30-yard line. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
1st down, here's Dak. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Prescott here from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
That's another Cowboys first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
From the red zone on first. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take the lead right away in half number 2. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. So that brought an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3.
Eagles.
Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Jackson now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Handoff here for Bigsby, and he's able to manage a couple on that run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 27-yard line.
From the gun, Shipley gets it. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought down by Christian Wilkins.
He's taken down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
20. That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Got his target, it's Granson. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Hurts looking to throw. He finds Brown right side. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. He's got first down here from the 36.
And an Eagles first down.
Going with Bigsby here. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Pass is caught. That's Tim Patrick. And he can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They run it again with Bigsby. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Again, it's Bigsby. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1.
Short of the goal line.
It'll be a 5-yard gain. That brings up third and goal.
Third and
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Eagles grab the lead on their first series of the half. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. The return starts at the 18. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. So Coach Brian Schottenheimer sending his Cowboys offense back to the field. They just witnessed maybe the most impressive drive we've seen all game, Brock, and now they get a chance to answer with one of their own. 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll get this up to his own 44. In on a stop, had that incredible breakout season last year was Zach Bond. Dak to the air here. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And they get this down to the 28. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. With Sampson running out of the gun. Running in the red zone. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
18 more yards. That's another Cowboys 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy...
Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 4th quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the 2nd half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3. Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. This makes it up to the 25. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. First call here coming from the shotgun. This is Bigsby. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. All set to go now from the 35. From the pistol, here's Shipley. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Coverage by Benjamin Morrison.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Connecting on the slant. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down throwing from Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Hurts setting up to throw. Completed left side to Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 13, but it's third down.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
The Eagles are in punt formation. Braden Mann will kick it away. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Their winning streak just keeps growing and growing, Brock. 7 wins in a row now, and with this lead, could be an 8th straight. And he's going to be stopped after about a 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He'll dump this off to Sampson, complete. He's going to get this up to about the 28. Very close to picking up that 1st down. Prescott to sneak it. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain 2.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Dak now from the gun. He fits it through the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
A nice gain and a 1st down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Connects on the crosser. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
Prescott on 1st and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one doesn't go far. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Dak throwing again. They did it! He made the interception! Andrew Makuba makes the play.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. And there is room for improvement from that previous drive. Stalled out, necessitated a call to that punt team.
Yeah, and in these situations, I always love reminding the offense that first down. Just move the chains the first time to get yourself into rhythm, because you don't want to see that punter anytime soon.
He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion. Hurts now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They've got first down here from the 36. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. From the pistol, Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack. Here's Hurts. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stopped quickly. The catch moves them to the 48. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
It's on the end route. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Eagles down by only 3. Zone read give here to Shipley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's 2 looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What are you doing? Completed to his running back. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
43-yard attempt.
Looking good, and it's through. And they've tied it up late in the fourth.
It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up. Now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
Return coming here from the 12. And he's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Back to throw. Dropped underneath. It's Simpson. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out.
Gain of 10 yards. And the Cowboys
Will look to throw it. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or 2.
Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Setting up to pass. Has a downfield work in the left. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
21 yards. That's good for a Cowboys.
Here he is to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. Second down now. They need 7.
7-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Prescott here from the gun. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
To throw. That's Io Manor with the catch outright. That short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
A gain of 6 yards.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It has enough leg, and it's good from deep. And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
Jackson now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. First and 10, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's got Smith again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. On first and 10, it's Hurts. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Hurts yet again. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw it. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Trying to push deep downfield. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And they take not just the victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one as they finish out the sweep of their division rivals. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.